Hello, once again. WoW and, well, guy and girl WoW players. I am the Gamer Geek. Um, for a while I've been planning on, recording videos and blah 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 for Talk to Voodoo Geek. But I've been doing stuff on XPC Gaming. If you haven't seen my channel, go check it out on our channel and the feature channels. So, yeah, go check it out. So, today, as you can tell by the title, I'm doing tips and info for WoW. If y'all have never ever played WoW before, I would definitely watch this, or if you're planning on playing WoW, it'll probably help you a little bit. So, what I'm going to be talking about is the Alliance races, and their abilities and what they're good for, what class suits them the most. So yeah, let's just start off with the human, and this was actually requested by Zombie Otaku, one of my friends, that is planning on getting WoW. Has been in Assassin's Creed 4 video, the Happy Wars, and some other game. But yeah, and probably gonna record with him and do like a 1 to 90 kind of thing, which will probably take a while, but we'll get through it. So, starting off with a human. A human has increased spirit. Sorry. Bonus to reputation gains. Increased expertise with swords and maces. So, probably a good idea since they have expertise with swords and maces. It would probably be a good idea to make a warrior or paladin, but not so much of a rude, because they use daggers and like small weapons, stuff like that. So, but and can break out of speed, altering, and trapping effects. Sorry. And if you want to read all the backstory, whatever thing for him, you can do so. But moving on, and yeah, like I said, warrior or paladin or either a mage. Because I have a level 55 mage right now, and I did make a warlock. You can make a warlock. It really doesn't matter, but we're moving on to the dwarf. And a dwarf may take on a stone form, increase expertise with ranged weapons and maces. So, pretty much ranged weapons are pretty much like a hunter or, paladin. A dwarf paladin is actually pretty good, and a hunter also. So, and they get a cool little pet, bear. So, and find additional archaeology fragments and survey faster. So, and then moving on to the night elf, may fade into the shadows, which that's one of their abilities where you pretty much turn invisible if you don't move. You stay invisible until you move. So like, it's sort of like invisibility, but if you move, it wears off. So, and with the rogue, if you don't know, can move and be invisible for forever until you attack somebody or you turn off the invisibility. But yeah, and then more difficult to hit. I don't know why he's more difficult to hit, but because like Night Elf is a lot taller than almost any of them, but Wisp from Wild Dead for faster movement and resistant to nature damage, faster movement while stealth. So a really good suggestion for the Night Elf, like the classes wise, either a hunter or a rogue, I think is the best. Or a monk is really good. I actually have, and a druid. Night Elf druid is the best class for it, And then, yeah, either hunter, rogue, or druid, I would suggest. And moving on to the gnome. May escape from speed altering effects. It's sort of like the human, but not really the same. But and then increased mana pool, resistant to arcane damage. So a gnome would really be good against an arcane mage, but and then engineering skills increased, and then increased expertise with daggers and small swords. So yeah, and then I never really used a gnome, but the most I've seen with a gnome people use is a rogue, because they're so small. They can move fast and they're hard hit. Because they're so small. And Draenei, I think a Draenei is a really good guy to get a lot of money, because they do jewel crafting, skill increased, may heal self or other overtime, chance to hit with melee and spell increased, resistance to shadow damage. So, a priest, Draenei priest I usually see, but not so much a paladin or a warrior, mainly just priest or shaman, really. But yeah, and then finally, we're not going to the Pandarians. No, Pandarians suck. I'm sorry, but you can use it. Right when you get in as a Pandarian, you're neutral so far, and then you can pick your side if you want to be Horde or Alliance. So, but can particularly move quickly, critical chance increased, resistant to nature damage, nature and shadow damage, and then skinning skill and speed increased. So that's pretty cool. And Worgen, right now I have a Worgen Death Knight, which is pretty cool. But you can always you can I don't know. I usually see a like either I sometimes see a Worgen Druid and Worgen Mages most of the time, and I thought this at first too, that this is like your pet that you get, but this is actually your form when you transform back to the human. For you know, you can either transform to the wolf or transform to the human. So it's either way, but for some reason, whenever you attack, when you're in human form, you automatically go back into wolf form. So yeah, so and that's actually pretty cool. I never actually seen any female what's called Worgens really, but I don't know. I never seen them. I don't know why nobody uses them, but yeah, that has been it for this one. Um, I have a lot more WoW videos on my channel, XPC Gaming. Look it up, or just go to Talk to Voodoo Geek channel, and it will be in the featured channels. So go check it out. Like, see how I got a night elf monk, and then I have a human warrior, level 55, human mage, and then my Worgen Death Knight. And this is like my only horde I have. It's an undead Death Knight, which I think looks really cool. And then human warlock, which I haven't used forever. And then, like I said, night elf is really good with the druid class, so I definitely do that. And if I was to say a really good class for a beginner, I would start small. I would probably go with either human or night elf, one of those, or classes suggestions. I would probably start with a warrior or mage. I started with a mage. I ended up pretty good, you know. So it's all up to you. But now you know all the classes. And the next video I will be doing horde. So look out for that one. I'll see you guys later.